this the beginning of the end?
Gotta waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes in close, tie him. Most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's gonna get momentum and pull you.
Here in the second half of the round.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
And he did catch it. He caught it clean. Clean as a whistle. That counter shot lands. In that last round. That'll be it. Here we go. It's round 7. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got level skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those popped areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for spin.
I don't care how good your chin is, a punch like that, and you're going down. It happened. You saw it here live.
This is crazy, man. But like I said, 50 Cent is not playing. Beyonce, y'all can run. You just can't hide. Just like you can't hide that stinky breath. Let's talk about the breath again.
I said that shit years ago about how bad Beyonce breath was. But now I'm not saying that we can go stop. Shout out to Big Shorty that pays the bodyguard. I said that shit years ago about how bad Beyonce breath was. But now I'm not saying that we can go stop.
For years. If you can't hide how stinky your breath is, then you definitely ain't gonna be able to hide from this. You know what I'm saying? So just like I said, the phone call that Diddy and Jay-Z had, and remember they tried to say that their call wasn't real. Diddy was threatening to get Jay-Z locked up with him at that time. You know what I'm saying? And Jay-Z slid out of this shit. But now, 50 Cent is gonna make sure that you know what I'm saying? I remember this jail call with Diddy and Jay-Z. I believe this really was Jay-Z on the phone. Y'all not gonna tell me what.
Not exactly sure who was called, but the DA said he was using other inmates' phone calls and calling people who were not on his list of allowed contacts. So he's clearly not caring what the rules of the prison are at this point. He wanted to talk to this person regardless.
Wow, and that's what Diddy said. How was your wife doing? How is Beyonce doing? I heard she's been spinning beans. We already know that Jay-Z and Beyonce and them pretty much set Diddy up. Diddy was threatening him. How would this man be getting out this summer unless he
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Here comes Roy Jones Jr. from Pensacola, Florida. I'm from about 30 miles away, Bay Minette, Alabama. I've been hearing about this guy for over 10 years, and boy, has he backed up all that hype. Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the...
This bout is scheduled.
All the talking has been done. It's time. And there's the bell to start round one. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
You'd like to see more jabs. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. That counter punch caught him clean. Those counter punches have to hurt. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? The bell for round two. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you won hands down.
Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
A very competitive round here so far.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Both men step back for just a moment. Do you believe this? He misses with that straight left. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominance without...
Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punching. Punch, counter punch. The jab doesn't quite connect. That punch landed. think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Back in the history books, some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
I've been in fights like...
Here we go to the fourth round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Good counter punch. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got two class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr.
We saw, unless we see it in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
7, 8, 9.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagle's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.